showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Thompson way outside. The long distance three is buried. Now it's a 5-point Washington lead. Wembanyama, a screen to end the run. Oh, three ball, Wembanyama!
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Washington out in front. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here's Thompson. Pass to Thurman. Back to Thompson. Fires for 3. Thurin's shot is off. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Good on the bucket.
Tracy McGrady.
McGrady's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
Here's the screen to the inside. Full. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Pass to Thurman. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Off target with his 3. Here's Washington now. Nowitzki with it. Now defended by Embiid. And he comes up with the deuce. Nowitzki's got his first basket.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Ingram outside. McGrady outside. Sinks the triple. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Nowitzki's shot's good.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
Tipped away. And stolen by Irving. 3 from game. And again, Washington with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Irving can't get it to go. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And guys, George takes pride.
Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Washington.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
stolen. Here's Nowitzki. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And again, Washington with the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Pippen outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
It's George on the wing. And so Washington takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Our game tonight featuring Los Angeles as they go up against Los Angeles. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge.
Here we go.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to George. Back to Irving. Shoots the three. Beasley with the rebound. And it's sent back by George.
Timed it beautifully, and George able to send it back with authority.
Count it.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Beasley. Fires from way outside. A rebound by Brook Lopez.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Bangs on the trifecta.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom five defense to a top five defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And that one, good.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Beasley with a clean look. No good again that time. Wembanyama outside. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And stolen by James. Jumps up. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
1:57 left here in the first quarter. Here's Irving. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And stolen by LeBron. Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Count that one. Beasley's got 5 now.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. And those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
No good from Beasley.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to George. Outside for Wembanyama. That ball's nice speed that time from George. 7 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Outside for George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Los Angeles. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Down low. Out to Thompson. Off target from outside. Los Angeles trails by 12. Beasley for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Beasley's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's McGrady. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For 3, Beasley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Irving for 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Out to Thompson. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the middle. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Check out Sampson slamming it down. Well, it doesn't take much for him to reach up there. At 7'4", he can almost dunk flat-footed.
Thompson outside. Ingram outside. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. It's good. Embiid got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Los Angeles trails by 14. Here's Morrison. Pass to Mutombo. .110 left here in the second. Morrison can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the inside. Out to Thompson. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Los Angeles now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
Embiid the screen. McGrady outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Los Angeles trails by 18. Now here's Hardaway. Puts up a deep three. Lopez grabs the board. Wembanyama with it. Inside. Pass to George. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Morrison. Nothing on the board. There's the triple. And Lopez pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Wembanyama puts up a deep three. Irving fires the three. Wembanyama, no good. Los Angeles trails by 18. Hardaway from outside.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Outside Pippen. Back to Wembanyama. And he drives in. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Here's Hardaway. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Pippen. Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first. Hardaway hits them both. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Los Angeles leading by 18. Pass to Lopez. Open for 3. Tumbo grabs the board.
I see him.
Here's Morrison. Hasn't made one yet.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Hardaway.
2 minutes.
From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, you got to D up Hardaway from outside the arc. This guy is really good at squaring himself up and knocking it down from deep.
Pass to Wembanyama. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles trails by 15. Here's Morrison. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Poked away. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Hardaway, no good. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Pass break, here we go. .58 seconds left to play in the third. In the corner, George with it. Los Angeles with another miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Outside for Pippen. Traps in the tray. And Los Angeles leads by 13.
Pippen with a really confident-looking stroke, taking full advantage of the short corner 3.
And stolen by Wembanyama. For 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Los Angeles trails by 16. Beasley outside. Shoots over Pippen. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Beasley's got 10.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense hit.
24.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Los Angeles leading by 14. McGrady outside. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Thurman. For the 3. It doesn't go for him. Los Angeles trails by 14. For 3, Beasley.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Shot clock at 5. And on the way from Irving for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. And Ingram has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Thompson from long range. Sampson pulls it in. On its way from Irving for two. Los Angeles with another miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to Thurman. Out to Thompson. There's the three. He can't hit that time. Los Angeles trails by 16. Ingram with the steal. Now, here is McGrady. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Beasley for three. Los Angeles with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 19. Here's Pippen.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And George gets it to go.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent three, George adds a lot to this offense.
A deep three from Irving. The long distance three is buried.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was sweet.
Beasley with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the three in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
Los Angeles leading by 16. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Driving to the basket. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And Los Angeles leads by 20.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Irving. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And so Irving nails both of them. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,